In the special issue on marketing to prevent radicalization, developing insights for policies, we invited researchers from different disciplines to contribute to the conversations. In this short video, we briefly summarize the two commentaries written by James A. Piazza, a professor in political science from Pennsylvania State University, and Brendan Lentz and his co-author, Willis Shaw, two researchers in criminology from Florida State University. In his article entitled Drivers of Political Violence in the United States, James Piazza highlights that political violence in the US is fast becoming a key concern for experts, policymakers, and the public. In the wake of the January 6th assault on the US Capitol in 2021, public opinion surveys show that nearly 1/3 of Americans believe that the use of political violence is acceptable, and many surveyed Americans expressed concern that widespread violent civil conflict is a real possibility in the future.
To better understanding this phenomenon, Piazza argues that there are four drivers that contribute to political violence in America today. Those are, first, the toxic political polarizations. Second, toxic identity-based ideologies. Third, assaults on democratic norms. And fourth, disinformation and conspiracy theories. Basically, in his commentary, Piazza discussed the social science research that links each of these drivers to political violence. The first driver is toxic political polarizations. The supporters of the two US political parties have become hostile, wearing camps that have strong aversions toward one another. The second driver is toxic identity-based ideologies, which involves the mainstreaming of formerly extremist political ideologies. Third driver, liberal democratic norms and the institutions that are based upon them are being eroded in the United States. These norms and institutions are crucial for channeling grievances into legal, nonviolent democratic behaviors. Finally, the US information ecosystem, especially in social media, facilitates the dissemination of disinformation and conspiracy theories.
The second commentary is written by Brendan Lentz and Willis Shaw from Florida State University, and it is entitled How Criminology Theory Can Inform the Role of Marketing in Understanding Radicalization and De-Radicalization. In this second commentary, Lentz and Shaw look at disinformation and echo chambers. They approach the role of online echo chambers by using a criminology perspective which relies on social learning and association theories. In such an environment, the members are only exposed to opinions and beliefs that reflect and reinforce their own. Specifically, Lentz and Shaw note that the defining characteristic of an echo chamber is the expansion and repetition of singularly focused viewpoints that completely overlook the presentation of contrasting worldviews. In simple terms, the members of echo chambers only learn one side of the story. To support their point of view, Lentz and Shaw explain that extremist right-wing online spaces present only the side of the argument that glorifies and gamifies acts of extreme violence.
Another important aspect of Lentz and Shaw's contributions refers to the important role that communication and more especially social media play in facilitating violent radicalization. As eloquently explained by Lentz and Shaw, and here I quote, one of the defining characteristics of contemporary radicalization is the role that online interactions frequently plays in facilitating extremist radicalization processes. Indeed, the vast majority of radicalization stories share the same beginning and common ground. an individual is exposed to online content promoting violent radicalization through an online echo chambers. The commentaries conclude by stating that all these drivers refer to the mainstreaming of extremist politics with the potential of violence. To push them back into the margin of American politics, several potential reforms should be considered. These include political reform associated with electoral politics, as well as media and social media reforms. For more details about all this, please refer to the special issue that we hope you will enjoy.